Hello and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program with me, Matthias Weiss. And yes, we are still on Duna uh, with our Pollux II interplanetary mission. It has been some time since I released my last video. I apologize, had some things to do here for university, and my overall time was limited. So yeah, we spent a lot of time here on Duna. Actually, on this save file, I already accelerated half a year or year ahead until we have the right window to go back to Kerbin directly. All what matters here is the phase angle, and to get from Duna back to Kerbin, you want a phase angle. One Kerbin under phase angle of minus 75.12 degrees. And yeah, we are approximately at minus 76, so we have still a little bit of time. And as you see here, the game is paused right now because I tested a little bit and I found a good time to launch back into orbit for direct rendezvous with our spacecraft, which is still in orbit. Yeah, what we do now is we leave the lander here and start back into orbit, so the 75-kilometer orbit, and we use MacJab for that as always to get us a nice launch profile. So without anything else, I will directly resume and start our descent. So forget to retract the panels, that will, yeah, probably lose one panel. Yeah, I lost it. A little too late. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, our orbit altitude will be 75 kilometers and an inclination of 180 degrees because we entered Duna orbit under 75 degrees. You can switch off the lights. Under 180 degrees, so the other way around. We are not turning up to 90 degrees when we start with our gravity return, which will begin at 10 kilometers and 50 kilometers. But we will go for 270 degrees. With that, it is much more fuel efficient to start burn back to Kerbin once we have docked up and transferred the crew over. Of course, yeah, our spacecraft, which is in orbit, Pollux II interplanetary transfer stage, is also the same inclination of 90 degrees. As you can see, we are launching at night. It should not be a problem at all. This lander is much too much fuel. Really could go with a smaller fuel tank here for the next version of my lander to save some weight, which makes the actual stage transfer stage more efficient to get to planets far away. Another thing about our transfer stage, what I did not realize last time, when we launched, if you remember that, for the ones who watched the previous videos, our lander, our transfer station, the main command and service module, has had a booster stage attached, which I dropped before I rendezvoused at the space station. I figured out that in the future we can just keep that stage, refill at the Kerbal space station, and use the fuel to use the fuel to go even farther away, maybe to Joule, etc. With there's plenty of fuel left. So now sometimes time acceleration is bad for RCS. In this case we almost blew all our RCS just because our autopilot messed it up. Yeah, there's the Pollux II at 26 kilometers away at the moment, but it will catch up. So let's see how close our given quantum will be. To circularize here we still need to burn 400 meters per second delta V, but that's okay. It looks really, really promising. The only problem which we can get is that we run out of one propellant, which is just because, yeah, it was used up during time acceleration, which I absolutely hate. But we have lots of that in main spacecraft. So in case it runs out on this, we can just dock with the other spacecraft. And there we are. A circular orbit at 75 kilometers, and we are pretty nice 3.4 kilometers away, which is absolutely perfect. Let's open the docking shield. Make a save point here. And let's go for docking. Okay. So, standard, as always. So just put up the rendezvouz module. Phase angles we don't need now at the moment. Let's just burn a little bit. Increase our relative velocity to get a little bit closer. Stage we will just go to 600 meters, turn around. It's about 40 seconds to wait till we reach our closest approach. Start burning here to make sure we don't overshoot. There we are. Until now it's looking good. Let's kill all our relative velocity here. It's close enough for the time being. Make a second burn. Okay, that's good enough. Target the ship again. Let's see to get our closest approach. 40 seconds. And same again on the last 20 meters, 30 meters we will do with RCS, of course. Okay, we are just running on our batteries here. We have a battery pack and should be fine. We can extend our panel here. We lost the one here because I was too lazy to retract it. Okay, 9 seconds. Careful. This is really looking good today. I'm really amazed. All we have to do is make sure we stop at the right position. Let's use RCA. Okay. Okay. There goes our RCS. Let's see. Yep, there goes our RCS. So we have to switch our craft here, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, had to go to the Space Center real quick so that MacJeb doesn't messes up everything here. Okay, let's see. And we're looking good already. Do we have lights here? Oh yeah, we have lights. Just some corrections. But so far it is looking like a very good docking. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is looking nice. This is looking really nice. On the first try. Huh. That's wonderful. And there we go. And we're docked up. So, the crew hatches are already matched up too. This is really perfect today. So what we do now, we take Jebediah out. And transfer him over. Let's get in. Up. Color rotation. Oh, yeah, that's wobbling. Come on, Bob. Now it's your turn. Okay, there we go. Okay, what we do now is we have some fuel here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Some fuel here. And so let's transfer this fuel. I think it's not really needed. We have enough fuel here, but okay, we leave this in these tanks to just undock from here. And switch off the lights, it's not needed anymore. So get us away a little bit, and now it's time to deorbit burn. That's all we need. So if we look in the map, we see our lander will actually crash down. And right now we are docked up and ready to go back to Duna. To Kerbin, of course. We are at Duna at the moment. Okay, so let's work with maneuver nodes now to find us a place where we start our burn back to Kerbin. Okay. Well, let's see. So up. That was. We got our Kerbin encounter. See the periapse. See Kerbin periapses. Oops, that's a little bit. 41 million. Get us 7 million. Yeah, that's okay for the moment. The rest we can do once we are a little closer down the road. Okay. So we have a burn in of 644.5 meters per second delta V to do in about 26 minutes. So let's just accelerate there. And it's time to go. We'll just thrust into that direction. That should us bring us directly back to Kerbin. Okay, will be a very long burn, I think. So let's find where's the right spot. Here it is. Start burning. So these engines are not that strong, but will surely be enough. Get us there. We have an estimated burn time of 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And yeah, as you see, we have a delta V of 6,000 meters per second left, so we can go. Could have gone much farther out to this Kerbin's the Kerbin system, like Joule or Blaze. if it is in this configuration ELO approved, but yeah, imagine that you have these big booster stage attached to the main rocket for ejecting Kerbin, and this spacecraft can definitely go anywhere. Maneuver nodes system is a very good feature. It makes it much easier to do, especially for stuff like this when you go into interplanetary space. It's really easy thing to do. Okay, see how we are. It's periapsis, 7 million kilometers. That's nice. So, let's take a last look at Duna while we burst off into interplanetary space. And oh, nice. Ike. A nice eclipse here. And yeah, as you know, if you watch the other episodes, we still have Danny Kerbin, Bobber Kerbin, and 3 others here in this spacecraft. So, one last look at the Duna system, and off we go to interplanetary space. Let's see. Killed our encounter here, so we have to do a correction burn somewhere. See. Come here. Let's do it here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, the maneuver node is 41 days out, so just accelerate there. while drifting through the vastness of interplanetary emptiness. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and up. We were shot a little bit, but that's no problem. So for the next prograde burn. Just a short burn here, so let's see. That will be our periapsis. See how close we can get. 7 million, that's okay. So let's try to opt to the sphere of influence switch here. Doesn't work. Okay. We have to do it manual. Careful not to overshoot it. Don't need the rendezvouz module anymore. Okay. This is just be careful with the and there we are. Inside the Kerbin system again. Going quite fast. So let's see. Start our braking maneuver. So just adjusting our spacecraft retrograde. Start the burn. Polar course. Yeah, I didn't. Of course, there's a little eccentricity and inclination between a little bit of inclination between the planes of Duna and Kerbin. It's not much, but it's enough to get us on a polar course here. Could have. Evaded it. equatorial. Okay, enough for the burn here. Let's warp to the periapsis and do our final burn over there. Back home. As you can see, we're still on a escape trajectory, but it's yeah, already bending around, so pretty good course here to get us back into orbit. Still our debris of Cupola. Well, it's Cupola 21. Yeah, my Saturn 5 replica mission. So, yep, almost there. As we have plenty of fuel left, what I want to do now is just accelerate a little bit and go around here. I wanted to stop earlier, but okay, here. Let's try to just tilt it over. To get it equatorial. Still have plenty of fuel for the maneuver. So it is easier to find a landing spot because I want to land on land on a continent. Because yeah, the landing capsule is actually not only our capsule but also this crew tank here, which will land with us. To prevent it from falling off, we need it to go down on surface. I mean, this is very sorry, very fuel intensive, but it works, as you can see. This should be more than enough. Don't need it totally. So let's switch to retrograde and just go down from here. We will set us into, because I want to time my landing, we'll set us into a waiting orbit first. Before we start our final descent. Reps down to 1 million kilometers. So we go for 100-kilometer orbit, around 100. That should be very easy to aim for continent. Oh, 120 is good. It's periapsis. Circularize here. And we also want to land in daylight because it's much nicer. Okay, now our big fuel tank is empty. We still have 2 small fuel tanks. I mean, of course you can do it much more fuel efficient. But hey. We don't want to be too fuel efficient. We just want to work out fine and everyone survives, etc. etc. Isn't it beautiful to see the blue pearl of Kerbin once again after a long journey to Duna? What a beautiful sunrise. We're almost there. Still a lot of fuel left here. This is a nice big continent. That's what we're gonna aim for. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Just go here, and now it's time for the final deorbiting burn. Just full throttle. Cut the fuel here, and now it's time to say goodbye to our engines. There we go. All we can hope now is that our parachutes will be enough to keep us from breaking apart into shreds. That would be not too nice. We have 5 Kerbals aboard, so we want them to stay alive. Time accelerate until we hit the atmosphere. Let's time accelerate through the atmosphere a little bit. Okay, that should be okay. Let's see. Deploy the landing gear. There goes the parachutes. Whoa! That was some parts of the solar panels. Slowing down. Going nice and slow here. So right now everything's looking pretty good. So everything will still be connected once the ships deploy completely. Made a test run and everything worked fine, so it should be okay this time too. I'm a little bit afraid to use the physics time acceleration here, because it sometimes messes things up. Meters per second. And wonderful. This is looking pretty good. Shoots are fully supplied. Yeah, no, not supplied. Deployed. That's the word I was looking for. Shoots are fully deployed, and it looks absolutely stable. So everything's fine from that side. And yeah, all we have to do now is wait. Now we can accelerate a little bit until we touch the ground, and there we are. Extend the ladder, and I would say let's get out. Say this is a successful mission to Duna. This was a successful mission to Duna. Every Kerbal who participated in this endeavor survived, and I hope you liked it. I hope you liked my craft, and yeah, it's free to download on the Kerbal Space in the forums, the Kerbal Space Program forums. My God, what's going on today? And yeah, the link is in the description, and please tell me if you liked it or what I did wrong. This was a live recording as always, so I apologize for any mistakes, but it worked out fine. Anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Matthias Weiß, and see you next time.